Today in Corona, California, an 8-year-old girl tragically lost her life in a car crash, and 5 others were injured. Hi, I'm Leah. We'll have more details on that story in a bit.
And I'm Garrett. Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Corona, California.
Let's open the book on this. A tragic collision in Paris one Saturday evening in August left 8-year-old Camila Leon dead and 5 people injured. This happened at the intersection of Ramona Expressway and Ryder Street, a really busy crossroad where 2 major routes meet. Riverside County Sheriff's deputies say 2 of the injured have life-threatening injuries. Camila was taken to the hospital and pronounced dead shortly after 6 p.m. The cause is still under investigation, and there have been no arrests so far. Intersections like that see a lot of crashes because heavy traffic and multiple crossing points create more chances for mistakes to overlap. Why wouldn't there be an immediate arrest in something this severe?
Yeah, this hits hard. For Camila's family and everyone involved, our hearts are with you. And on the arrest question, I get the frustration. Investigators usually need time to do a full collision reconstruction, mapping out the scene, checking vehicle damage, looking at skid marks, and sometimes pulling data from the car's onboard system. Basically, they have to puzzle it out before they can say who's at fault. It's about getting the truth right, even if it takes a little while. I still want accountability to move fast. Swift, fact-based decisions can prevent future tragedies. If you drive that Ramona and Ryder area, just take it slow and expect the unexpected. That corner can be unforgiving.
Totally get that. And also, thorough matters here. A careful investigation means the right person is held responsible, if anyone is, and that can drive better safety changes. We'll keep watching for updates from the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, which handles law enforcement across the county outside city police departments.
All right, let's roll on. Sports next up. Centennial High School out of Corona opened the football season with a statement win, beating Servite 41-21 at Orange Coast College in August. Quarterback Jaden Jefferson, a senior who transferred to Centennial from Cathedral, went off. He threw for 282 yards and 2 touchdowns and ran for 105 yards with 2 more scores, like a full highlight reel in one game. Quick explainer. A transfer student is a player who moves from one school to another, and that can shift team dynamics big time. Jefferson already committed to the University of Hawaii before the season, which means he's promised to play college football there next year. Centennial did rack up 108 yards in penalties, though. Penalties are rule violations. Think false starts, which is when an offensive player moves early before the snap. That kind of stuff can stall drives and kill momentum, meaning the flow and energy of the game. Servite had bright spots too. They're under new head coach Rick Garrettson, a veteran coach coming in with a fresh system. And Centennial's offense also featured senior receiver Quentin Hale, another transfer from Cathedral, giving Jefferson a familiar target. For a season opener, that's a lot of moving pieces clicking early.
Servite putting up 21 against a top 3 team in the state is no small thing. That shows resilience, which is the ability to bounce back and keep fighting. I love seeing strong competition paired with good sportsmanship. You can be fierce on the field and still respect the game and the other team. That balance keeps high school sports healthy for the kids and the community. Okay, let's move on. Jobs. Riverside County has a string of hiring fairs set up to connect people with employers. Here's the quick lineup. Youth Build hiring event in August, then the California Family Life Center, which is a local nonprofit that supports youth and families, has an event and closer to home, Corona's Job and Resource Fair is in September. There are also events across Riverside, Murrieta, and Moreno Valley through late summer into early fall. These fairs hit a range of ages and industries. Construction and logistics are big ones. Logistics just means the planning and moving of goods from point A to point B, like warehouses and delivery networks. The point is fast matching. Job fairs can reduce unemployment by getting applicants and hiring managers in the same room right now. Youth-focused events often include training pathways, which is great for building skills while you look for work. Couple quick business notes tied to all this movement. Tommy's Express, a drive-through car wash chain, opened a new spot in Lake Elsinore. They can wash a car in under 3 minutes using a dual belt conveyor, basically a 2-track moving platform that pulls your car through. And Star One Auto Repair in Highland is now a U-Haul dealer, meaning you can rent moving trucks there while you get repair work handled.
That's pretty cool, right? These fairs are like community bridges. You've got employers on one side, talent on the other, and these events connect them fast. And 3-minute car washes, not gonna lie, that's efficiency I can get behind. If you've been on the job hunt, mark those dates. Even one real conversation can be the opening you need. Let's switch it up. Coffee fans, this one's for you. Tierra Mia Coffee is expanding to San Bernardino, taking over the old Rallies at 494 South Mount Vernon Avenue. Tierra Mia is a Southern California coffee chain known for Latin-inspired drinks, so think flavors rooted in Latin American traditions. This is a smart adaptive reuse move, reworking an existing building for a new purpose. It cuts build-out time and cost. The location is set to open in 2026. Reusing a former restaurant means parking, drive-through flow, and utilities are often already in place. From a small business lens, that's money saved and doors open sooner for the neighborhood.
I'm excited. More coffee options with cultural roots adds texture to the local scene. A spot like that can turn into a community hangout, study space, or after-work meetup, and I'm very ready to try something new on the menu when they open. Last up, big win for learning here at home. The Corona Public Library just opened its first Innovation Center in August, funded by a state grant of $2.5 million secured by former state Senator Richard Roth. Inside, you've got 3D printers, podcasting equipment, and even sewing machines. The mission is to boost technology use, entrepreneurship, and workforce training. Entrepreneurship simply means starting or building a business. Workforce training means learning job-ready skills. They're partnering with schools and local businesses to offer STEM and business programs. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And the big idea here is access. When we say democratize technology, we mean making tools available to everyone, not just people who can afford pricey gear. That levels the playing field for creativity and career growth.
Yeah, that checks out. A place where you can prototype on a 3D printer, record audio with real mics, or stitch something up on a sewing machine is basically a launch pad. You get to try ideas without huge upfront costs. I'm down for that. It's a smart, long-term investment in Corona's talent. Thanks for joining us on Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Corona, California. Have a great day, and come back tomorrow for more.